blown away. It combined so many elements. It combined the depth of meditation and the power of meditating in a group, which is an amplifying power. When people meditate together, it's more powerful than if you meditate alone. Plus the circle technology. So being in a circle harmonizes the group. And that's why circles have been used traditionally through all the generations, all the different cultures. When people are in a circle, it harmonizes, it equalizes. There's a real power to this. In meditation, they don't often sit in circles because they're not trying to harmonize the personalities. They're trying to transcend the personality. So they can sit in any shape. But in this, we're harmonizing the personalities. So the secret sauce that we referred to, that I talked about a second ago, is Moses has refined little things that make a tremendous difference. So in the circle, little things you wouldn't notice allow you to drop into a much deeper place. And as a result, people can rest into themselves. They feel comfortable. They get really comfortable. They get full permission to be extra comfortable, like whatever it is. Maybe a slight move of the leg just allows them to go a little bit more comfortable. As they rest into the self, they can rest into presence. From a deeper presence, they can connect with the group in a deeper way. And so once that happens, you feel this shared intelligence. Like what I was speaking to at the beginning of this meeting, like all of these different beautiful beings here in this room have an incredibly wide variety of talents. And in that presence and in the circle, you feel this shared intelligence, this shared humanity. Then, as everybody kind of drops in, the body naturally self-corrects. We've all got the same ability to heal a wound, to heal our emotions. So that self-correction process kind of amplifies also. So you sit, whatever needs to move starts to shift. You may start with thoughts, and then something bubbles up. And from presence, you share that to the circle. And it's not sharing it for feedback. You literally like putting a log on the fire. And as you honor the self by sharing out loud what's present, that release also amplifies in the group. And so your share helps other people drop in deeper. Excuse me, and it's to the point where, as a facilitator, we call them easers. You may notice somebody that, they're feeling things, and then they get on a thought or there's an emotion, and they don't realize they're kind of stuck on it. You can feel it in the group. You can feel when the energy's not flowing. And after they share that, it starts to move again. Or if there's something happening, you can feel the energy flowing. And at the same time that they're sharing, there may be silence for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. In that silence, even as a 25-year meditator, in the silence, because we're harmonizing on our humanity, we're harmonizing on our shared humanity, we're not harmonizing on trying to transcend our humanity, we're harmonizing on our humanity. In that shared silence, there's an incredibly powerful, concentrated awareness of something that's present. It could be in your heart, it could be an emotion, but you may spend 20 minutes just so deep and so refined and so focused on that particular issue that in my life, it's not possible to achieve that by myself. In my own meditations, I can't do it. And so there's an element where the silence may be so powerful, and there's so much going on, it's so thick, and there's so much work happening in the silence. It could be 20 minutes, it could be 30 minutes. And then someone will share something. And then the next thing you know, that have touched someone else, and then it's flowing, and it's you just never know. Whatever needs to happen happens because it's organic, and it follows the natural self-correcting mechanism, and it's amplified by the secret sauce that Moses has geniusly kind of pulled together from different traditions, Kabbalah. Did I leave anything out? And they move into co-creation. That's a beautiful part. This is a powerful tool. Drop into presence. You love everyone in the circle deeply, just naturally. They might not have even said a word. They might have been in silence the whole time. And there's this shared humanity that you just intrinsically appreciate. So from there, when you move into co-creation, you're like, wow, you have a different opinion than me. That's amazing. Like, I'm so, like, that's fantastic. Tell me about, like, so you move into co-creation as an exercise to practice that in your life. So when you leave the circle, it's the opposite of loneliness. You feel connected with self. You've unpacked whatever needed to unpack. You have more space on the inside. Moving into co-creation, now you've exercised that muscle of how to work with people in an open and appreciative way for their differences.